Today on Heavy Metal Frequency, I'm reviewing Joe Satriani's Surfing with the Alien. I've been meaning to do this for a while. This was done in 1987, so I'm trying to do more 80s albums, and this is what you get for a while. So, continuing on with Joe Satriani albums, this is also the original artwork version of it. Marvel allowed Joe to use the Silver Surfer's likeness. The new versions have a close-up of the Chrome Boys headstock, the Ibanez Chrome Boys headstock. And so this is I would say this is metal subverted. It's an instrumental, kind of like an instrumental rock, jazz fusion, instrumental metal combination, but it's more instrumental rock and jazz fusion, interestingly enough. And it's, yeah, Steve and Joe consider shredders and everything, but they do a lot of like prog rock, jazz fusion-y stuff. And this is one of the greatest instrumental rock metal albums ever. And so Surfing with the Aliens, incredibly catchy. Joe's guitar tone is impeccable on here. He has this really nice tone it's really hard to describe because I just use creative writing Mad Libs, and I don't want to do that. I'm kind of against doing that sometimes, and everything has an exclamation point. That's not my jam. So, Ice 9 is kind of like what I like to say, like a jammy song. It has some funkiness to it. It's really, really nice. Always With Me, Always With You is really catchy. I know it's one of his, I know Surfing with the Alien and Always With Me, Always With You are some of his more famous songs. Circles is actually one of my favorite songs on here. It's really catchy. It has a really cool 80s vibe with all the wet signal reverb and stuff. It's a really like a down-tempo 80s rock song. Hill of the Skull is really, really interesting because it has like this like late 70s, early 80s dramatic piece feel to it, like something like in a crescendo from Planet of the Apes or something. I really love this. It's fantastic. Satch Boogie is one of the most influential instrumental like jam band songs I know of. It has like a very Van Halen DLR feel to it, and I can listen to a piece and say, okay, that's really heavily influenced by Satch Boogie. And so let me unbox this really quickly. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Galactus's hand, but don't quote me on that. So he can't use the Silver Surfer's likeness anymore. Marvel, please do not take this down. YouTube, please do not take this down. And so it's a fantastic album, and I would highly recommend you pick up a copy. It's not going to look like this. It's going to be a close-up of the Chrome Boy headstock, and everything on here is fantastic. I would highly recommend, like I always say, this is actually deceptively short, and even if it wasn't, it flows so well that when albums flow this well, it really screws with your perception of time a little bit. And I would highly suggest you'll listen to this and you'll be like, what just happened? You just need to listen to it a couple more times, and just over and over at least a couple times till you get used to it. And I would highly suggest picking this up and listen to it a lot. Consider this your religion, because it's one of the best rock metal instrumental albums ever. And like and subscribe, and have a good day.